Hey there, Bill Wado here, and I wanted to talk to you about an extremely important product called Flex Armor, and it's applied by some friends of mine at Lifetime RV Roof in Bates City, that's near Kansas City. I've got a lot of people that asked me, and it is a lot of people that asked me, and you'll understand why I tell you this, is why we just purchased a few weeks ago a 2026 RKE by Keystone Cougar. It has an Alpha Ply roof system, which is really put on. We're going to talk about this. Great self-leveling sealant. And it was just very impressive how they build their roofs. These people at Lifetime, that's all they do for over a decade. They are roof experts. And they were very impressed with the Keystone Cougar build, the way the Alpha Ply was adhered to the wood. When we pulled that up, we were pulling the wood off. It's on that good. I was sitting there, and they have bay for 6 other RVs at the time, and I was seeing other companies. They were just pulling that membrane off like a sheet off your bed. It was crazy, but needless to say, Keystone Cougar, they were very impressed with the build. The lap sealant also, the self-leveling sealant was I don't know if they changed the compound in 2026, but it's like a really pliable rubber without any air bubbles in it. Which is a big deal, air bubble pinholes. So, but sorry, I got off subject there. But I was asked, why would we do that? And there's several reasons. First of all, we've had it done twice before, and we love the Flex Armor roof system. It adds insulation. I've seen estimates that it brings the inside temperature of your RV down up to 10 degrees. It adds insulation value. My wife, one of her favorite reasons is when hail or rain hits it, it really deadens that sound. We're talking about a thick compound that's over your roof. I love the fact that it hardly adds any weight on your roof. So what we did was, I got to document the whole thing. So this is why I'm making this video. And you're going to see this documentation here in a second. But this is real important. So not everybody, that's a fat word. But some people are concerned about the weight. So what we did was everything we took off, and we took off a lot of the alpha membrane. We took off the self-leveling sealant. We took off some metal pieces and things like that. We collected. So it ended up being 35 pounds. So deduct that from 95 pounds. So you're talking about 70 pounds. And that is across the entire surface evenly of your 30-foot, 11-inch, so 31-foot RV. 70 pounds. Are you kidding me? That is hardly anything. So anyway, that's one of the big questions answered there. The price, that was the reason. Now, if you go to get a brand new roof on there, you're going to pay $14,000. I'm just going to tell you right now, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's $190 a linear foot as of today, the release of this video, in the Kansas City location. So there you go. That's the price. So you figure up they're going to go over your fiberglass cap and down a little bit in the back and down on the sides. And that's what you want to measure. You want to measure from the end of the cap where they're going to blow over the fiberglass cap and down just about an inch, and measure that. So it's $190 a linear foot. I do know that like in California or places like that, it can get a lot more expensive. So up to $250, I've heard, per linear foot. Might be worth your while just to come on down to Kansas City. I'll give you another little tidbit there. I believe in this product so much, and you gotta understand, I don't get a penny from US Bank. I don't get a penny from Lifetime RV Roof. I believe in this product so much. I went to my banker and I went to my buddies at Lifetime RV Roof, and I got them together. And if you got good credit, you can call my banker and he'll give you that roof 2 years interest free. So now you're talking about a little over $200 for a 30-foot roof, a month for 2 years. Now you got to pay it off in 2 years, but I got to tell you, instead of $6,000 or $5,000 or whatever it is, $200, or excuse me, it's like $230. So that is another reason. But the product, The procedure, we're going to get into that right now. A couple experiments I did. Remember, I'm fully insured. So anyway, and I have a company that fully insures me as well. But anyway, so what happened is they blew over the skylight roof. You know, they had one out, a brand new one. So we blew over that sucker. And we had another one. And so I was hopping up and down, and I'm over 200 pounds. I was hopping up and down on that. This was 4 years ago, and it wasn't flexing. I'll put up a video here if I can find it.
Ready? This is our buddy Bill here.
Flex armor. One more time.
The skylight he's walking on. One of these right here.
Here, I'll do the cha-cha slide. Go hard to...
And then I hopped up and down on a normal one, and it went right through. It was crazy. I did the cha-cha slide hop. Anyway, it was something else. Now, this one you're gonna, if I can find the footage, is me standing on the roof. And wait a minute, I got it right here. Look at this. Here's that rubber compound I was talking about that was on the Cougar. Look at that. It is thick. There's no bubbles in there. It's crazy. I don't know if they did anything to it, but it is just a rubbery compound. That's what Cougar's using on their self-leveling sealant. Now this is the actual piece that I hopped up and down. This is all it is a little piece of paper. This one's stuck. So what I did was there's a square where the air conditioner is. And what they do is they tape this on, and that way when they blow the chemical on, it doesn't go down into your RV.
This is how strong the Flex Armor and Lifetime RV roof is. This hole right here is where the air conditioner goes. And it is just a little piece of paper that they blew over it. Now I'm 75 pounds, more or less. But this is how strong it is. Actually over 200 pounds. Here we go, ready? Right there it is. Right there, you could dance on a piece of paper.
So isn't that just crazy? But it's just the best product. So we're going to get into this video now, and I believe once you see this procedure, you're going to make the decision that really Flex Armor, Lifetime RV Roof is the best option for you. So let's just get straight into it.